On September 12th of this year, I decided to partake on a little project.
You see, lots of top-tier Exoracer players have alt accounts, meaning at least one account that isn't their main one. Blazing5028 is the most prominent example. She likes to accumulate win streaks, and alts are an effective way to manage that. But I didn't want to make an alt for online statistics. I just wanted to do a little trolling. This is the story of how I, Theon C, fooled everyone as Earwax Hater. So the first thing I needed to pull off this facade was a Discord alt, which I had from a previous trolling I did in the mobile speedrunning Discord for Super Dangerous Dungeons. Why no one decided to research into my alt's past when I stated that he was in the MSD, I have no idea, especially since it's pretty clear from the message history. But regardless, I'm glad that no one found out this way. At least yet, I don't know, something could happen between me recording this audio and, editing the video and actually publishing the video. The second thing I needed to pull off this trickery was to use a different message format than I usually would. If I used the pointy nose smiley face, or typed out Kappa or KEKW for example, sure there are common expressions on Discord, but typically, sharing traits with someone you're trying not to be is the first step in having people be suspicious. So I used some emojis that I don't normally use, like :laughing:, and changed up my word choice a bit, and I was set. Lastly, I needed a new in-game alt account. Luckily, my mom gave me her old phone in case my current one ceases to work for whatever reason, so I'm in possession of two phones. I just downloaded Exoracer on that phone, changed my name to Earwax Hater, changed my cosmetics to throw people off even more, and then I let the chicanery commence. First, I searched for a level that I could feasibly take the world record on. Since new accounts on Exoracer can only access the 12 easy levels, that narrows the field quite substantially. To unlock the other 24 levels, I needed to queue in online lobbies and get 500 trophies in total, but who has time for that? So I got to work, going through the levels one by one until I got to E9. Now, I'm not the very best at wall jumps, but wall jumps in general are super annoying to everyone, so I just had to put in a fair amount of effort and I'd take the record on my ult. 45 minutes later, that's what I did, lowering the record by 2 milliseconds. This shocked everyone who was online at the time, including Fred, who's the game developer, and people were convinced I was a hacker. Especially since I sent a message saying that I was first regional to parody new players who tend to gravitate towards that ranking instead of global. The funniest thing to me was that unbeknownst to all of us, Fred had implemented an anti-cheat system in the newest update to filter out suspicious runs, so no one else could see Earwax Hater at first place on the map E9. But I messaged Fred on my main and told him I was the explosive newcomer, and he let everyone know that the run was indeed legit, and if Fred trusts you, then everyone will. So everyone was even more blown away and already said that I was better than me. Anyway, I played some E10 after that, got a sub 5.2 which landed me 3rd globally. Not impressive by my standards since I have the record on my main, but others seem to think I was a god. By that time it was 1:30 AM and I had class in 7 hours, so I promptly went to bed. I actually started to troll people past midnight on the 12th, so while I was asleep and during my classes, discussion was still being held on my legitimacy, and surprisingly only one person alluded to Earwax being my alt. After spending the whole day trying to reclaim the record on my main during all my classes, I went to work on the other levels in the evening. I got to either top 5 or tied the record on all the easy levels, and I still hadn't played a single online match. I actually beat some of my mains times on E12 and E3, so maybe I'm not washed up. Anyway, this skill progression was obviously unnatural, but people went with it because Fred said I was legit, so yeah. I started playing online, and Blazing wanted to go up against me to test my skill, to which I agreed. Since it was an alt, I didn't really take the matches too seriously, and I didn't try to win every match, but even if I applied maximum effort, the times Blazing put forth were formidable, and I'm not sure I could even win normally. Take that as you will, like, losing, excuse, skill issue, whatever. Needless to say, the win rate on Earwax Hater is in shambles, but that's fine, because I did this for fun and not for statistics.
The next day, being Tuesday the 13th, was crazy. I only had one class in the morning, so I pretty much spent the entire day grinding out good level times and trophies. I unlocked the hard levels, and people actually did seriously accuse Earwax of hacking or using tasks, but I smoothed things over with them. Maybe I shouldn't have set times so close to each other that nearly blew my cover. Luckily, I used a sophisticated and profound method called lying. More people started throwing around the idea that Earwax was my ult, which was true, but I ignored those statements or deflected them by talking about how Earwax lost the matches with Blazing the day before and how I would never. For the rest of the week, I just kept a low profile. After all, I did establish that Earwax was a lurker, and I only updated the server on his status whenever I got a world record or advanced the league in the trophy road. I just wanted to bide my time until after the Exocup, where I'd release this video and do the great reveal. I don't want to carry on the joke for too long. It'll get out of hand, and maintaining 2 accounts is really exhausting, to be honest. There were a few times I was nearly outed when people did actually research into Earwax's past. Thankfully, creating the Earwax account 2 years ago gave credibility to the illusion of it not being an ult, but all it would take for this to crumble would be watching my Super Dangerous Dungeons troll personal best video with captions on or audio till the end. Again, thankfully, no one seemed to have the patience or motivation to do so. Anyway, you get the point. Now that we're through with all of this exposition, let's get on with the Exocup. Maybe there'll be commentary, maybe not, I don't know. I'm recording this several days in advance so I can, finish editing the video and stuff before I, participate in Exocup, so the grand reveal will be on the day of Exocup. And yeah, hopefully this doesn't cause a riot, this doesn't anger anyone, because I did mean for this to be just for fun, so sorry if this impacts your player score or your confidence in your skill and stuff. Seeing a new player just demolish every leaderboard. Anyway, yeah, just enjoy the rest of the video.